What's going on YouTube? It's your buddy Will from the What's Up in the Sky 37 channel online, www.whatsupinsthesky.com. And a quick one for you today. This was sent in by the Dixon twins of Wyoming. I got a letter, or an email saying shelter, discs, water tank, and sheet metal. Now, of course, these Opportunity Rover, this thing has been up there for 4,100 and something days. Sols, we call them sols. They're since the Opportunity Rover arrived. The Sol is from that date, so it's been there 4,000 days, and we're still getting. This is from the Pan Cam. As always, the link will be provided below in the description, and we're not going to take too long over this because only this little bit up here, and the blurrier the photos, these are definitely not as crystal clear as the shots from Curiosity. But what I did was I just ran a little, I made a second copy of it, and just ran a little auto color on it, a little contrast. And look at this, it does seem to have some interesting sheet metal. That does tell me this doesn't look like some sort of sheet metal. It comes up, it's rounded, it's got a shadow under, the shadow seems to go with it. Over here you've got some interesting pieces. There's a circle, it's got like an actual sphere in the middle of it. All I can say is it looks like a tennis ball sitting in the middle of uh, in the middle of a sphere, but it's not a perfect sphere. Over here it comes out a little bit. Who knows what in the world it is. Now this up here could just be some artifacts, JPEG artifacts. When you pull out the color, you seem to pull them out a lot, but that doesn't seem to be one. It seems to be sitting there on it, because when you switch back over you can see it in the dark as well. Um, Cool thing, cool shot. Like I said, I wanted to get to this one just for the Dixon twins. I said there's so many great people that send in pictures, send in stuff, and these old Opportunity Rover and the Spirit Rover shots are still being found. Stuff that is being found in these daily. This thing up here is interesting, whatever in the world's going on. You've got some sort of spear piece here. It almost looks like it's got windows in it. And when you darken it up, of course where we go here. Ooh, it took my layers away. Here we go, layers. All right. See, it's a little bit dark. We can pull that out. It pulled it out pretty well. Um, Over here, you got an interesting piece, just like a block. It's got a couple rocks or something on top of it. See, the one thing about these images, they're all black and white. Nothing on there was colored. Now, they give you the false color images that seem to come down. Um, that are, where NASA adds it in by using the other instruments. And there's also the arrow. They put out color versions of this. But interesting enough, this one didn't have a color version of it made. Don't know why. Went and looked at the website. But I just thought that was pretty cool, and I wanted to show you guys. Like I said, not too much other than that on there. Over here, there's some interesting shapes. Now, let your eyes adjust on this. This looks like a guy kind of looking at you. A guy sitting down, maybe in a chair. And see, there would be his head kind of looking. That's just classic matrixing, pareidoily. I can never say that word right, but you guys know what I mean. What we get blamed for, when we get carried away in our descriptions, which I've had to try not to do as much. That's what they label it all. Down here is pretty interesting too. Let me put it back to the darker image, and you can see whatever's going on. It's got some symmetry here in this piece at the bottom. It almost looks like some more sheet metal just kind of laying over there. And just to think, we've dropped 3 rovers. We found, well, actually 4 Viking. All of them found anomalies. Check this thing out here too. The first time I noticed it. If you cut this thing straight down the middle, it's round. It's not round. It's like a oval shape. Look, there's 2 spheres sitting right in the middle of it. I'll be darned. Let's see what happens. You can't see it as much, but they're 1, 2, and it's perfect symmetry. If you cut it there in the middle, there's even 3 and 4. So that's when I start seeing symmetry and stuff like that, that's where I say, okay, something was man-made. Once again, it looks like Uncle Jake's junkyard, just totally destroyed. Here you've got some more geometry. Well, there was one other thing I saw on here earlier when I said, well, that was pretty interesting. I don't see it now. It was somewhere on the right side here. Let me check to where I got it. Well, we'll go with that. Either way, these two things are pretty cool. Just wanted to show you enough. Wanted to get the Dixon twins from Wyoming, their video on out. Like I said, I promised I would. The next one's going to be pretty cool. This next one's going to be really cool, actually, from what I did. So stay tuned for your next Mars video as well. Here, I'll give you a little sneak peek. You should see how that started. And there's a lot of people who have already showed that image, I'm sure, because I'm so far behind. I've just been so busy lately. But, all right, guys, much love to you. Hope you're having a good one. Hang in there. We got more to come from what's up in the sky. We're going to be taking a look at the ISRO missions. We're going to be taking a look at Japan's mission. I haven't done space news, so we're going to catch up this week, next week. I've got off work for a whole week for the first of the year, so I'm going to really catch up with some good stuff and also get together some of these segments I've been working on. So, all right, guys, much love to you. Hope you're having a good one. Peace.